Hi, students, and welcome once again to Limitless English with Mr. Reyes. As of today, we have the book War Link, Unit 6, Lesson B. So let's get started. The name of the lesson is marriage. So, yes, we're going to be talking about marriage and the relationship that we have or that we had between the people or the ones that we are married with or divorced. So we have here some pictures, the vocabulary. We got Meg and Ken. It looks like they are together. And Kimora's family. So it looks like Ken and Kumiko, they were married and now they are not. These are some family members that we have here, Yuka, Taka, and Kimura. They are some family from Kumiko. So I'm going to read this for you so you could start getting the vocabulary. It says here on the first part, my parents, Ken and Kumiko, are divorced. My dad remarried. His wife's name is Meg. So that is what we have here. Ken is married with Meg, and he was married to Kumiko. My mom isn't married, but she isn't single either. She's dating someone. His name is Haru. So in her case, she's not married, but she has, as we could say, like a boyfriend or somebody that she watches or she sees. And my older sister Yuka is married. Her husband's name is Taka. So Yuka is the sister of Kumiko, as you could see, and Yuka is married to Taka. And me, I'm single. I'm really busy with my school. I don't have time for a boyfriend. So that is the one that is writing those things. She's single, she doesn't have time for a boyfriend. And let's go down to the next section. It says here, work with a partner, ask and answer the questions about Kimura's family. So, who is married? Who is single? Who is divorced? Who has a boyfriend? Who is Kimura's stepmother? And who is Ken's ex? And this is some information that you can use so you can elaborate those questions and answers. Talking about relationships, I'm dating someone. My boyfriend's or girlfriend's name is, I'm single. I'm not dating anyone right now. She's married. Her husband's name is, or he's divorced, but he and his ex-wife are friends. Friends with your ex-wife. That doesn't sound good, but it's all right. On the next section, talk with a partner about 3 people. They can be family members, friends, or famous people. Are they married, single, divorced, or dating someone? So the idea in this section is that you could start practicing speaking with that vocabulary. All right, on the listening part, we got some things that might not be normal in your country, but they are normal in a different country. Or they do different things. So he says here, think of a famous person. Ask a partner about the person's age. How old is Lionel Messi? He's 29 or 30, I think. How old is Michael Jordan? How old is Felipe Lopez? How old? And you think about a famous person. And here he says, look at the chart. What does it show? Tell a partner. So here we have a chart, and it's talking about the UK, Libya, India, and your country. You're supposed to complete here for your country. Men represents the ones that are blue, and woman represents the ones, I would say, almost orange, or maybe trying to be pink, but the other color that is not blue is woman. So it says here, listen to the first part of an interview. Complete the sentences with the correct answer. In some countries, more people are getting married these days, younger or later. So you got to complete this according to what you listen. So listen and complete. If here you have to put later or younger. Listen.
On today's show, we're talking with Dr. Sharad Gupta about marriage. So, doctor, many people are single these days. Is marriage still important to people?
Yes, it is. Most people still get married, but they don't marry young.
So people are marrying later.
Yes, exactly.
All right, so they are marrying younger or they are marrying later, according to what they said. If not, listen again. Now, on the D section, it says, listen to the full interview. Write the ages above the bars in B. All right, so in B, we have here B. You are supposed to write the ages above the bar. Here we got 26. Here you got to put the age that they talk about. And here you have to put the age that they talk about. So listen and complete that part.
On today's show, we're talking with Dr. Sharad Gupta about marriage. So, doctor, many people are single these days. Is marriage still important to people?
Yes, it is. Most people still get married, but they don't marry young.
So people are marrying later.
Yes, exactly.
Give us an example.
Well, look at the UK. Today, many women in the UK marry at age 30. Men at about 32. And this is happening all over Europe.
What about outside Europe, say in Africa?
It's happening in Africa too. Take Libya, for example. Many women there marry at 29. For men, it's 32. Of course, this happens mostly in big cities.
You're from India, right, Dr. Gupta?
Yes.
How is it there? Are men and women marrying later?
Yes, things are changing. In large cities, many women marry later, at 22 or older.
And men?
Many marry by age 26.
All right. So when you listen, you are supposed to complete the number that we got here. Here we got a 26, the number that they say here in Libya, and in the UK, the number of the age that they talk about. Now on the E part, it says here add ages for your country in B. So in your country, you gotta put here for men and women, what are the ages that men are getting married in your country, and what are the ages that women are getting married in your country. And look at this picture. A wedding in Mexico. Yep, that is a picture of a wedding in Mexico. On this page, well, something else that I gotta help you guys with is to say the age when we come to this kind of numbers. So how old are you is the question when we want to know your age. How old are you? I'm 15, I'm 17. So we normally answer saying I am and then the years that you are old. I am 16 years old. I am 17 years old. I am 18 years old. I am 19. I am 20. I am 21. I am 22. I am 23. I am 30. I am 31. I am 32. I am 33. And I am 40 something already. It says lots of people get married every year. He's married. They have a happy marriage. Those are things to use in order to talk about marriages. On the next section is the reading. On the reading, I'm going to play the reading in a couple of seconds so you can listen to it and complete the exercises that we got here. In A, it says make predictions. Today many people marry later or not at all. Why? Why do you think that people are marrying later today? You could tell a partner. B, read the passage, then match the statements A through F with each person. Two answers are used twice. So two answers are used two times. So here you got to put Maylee and Wei. Those are the two that are writing here. And you got to put the answer. Is dating someone now? Who is that? May or Maylee or Wei? has an apartment, Mei Li or Wei. His parents wants him or her to marry soon. Which one of the two is single? Which one of the two wants to marry but can't? Which one of the two and has a job? Which one of them two? On C, it says with a partner, make a short dialogue. Use ideas from the reading. Then say your dialogue for another pair. Student 8, and this you're going to complete in your notebook. You are Mei, Liz, or Wei, Young's parents. You want your child to marry soon. Why? Why do you want your parents to marry soon? So write something, make him believe that you are his parent and the reason why you want your son to get married. And student B, you are Mei Li or Wei Yang. You are married. Why? Tell your mom or dad. So give us the instructions on or the reasons why you are not married. And this is an example. Mei Li, you are 28. It's time to get married. That is the parents talking. Dad, I like my freedom. I've got a good job and a lot of money. Yes, but single life isn't easy. Then when you complete the reading, answer the question and compare your ideas with a partner. Who do you agree with, Mei Li or her parents? In your country, are weddings expensive? Who pays for the wedding in your country? Who pays? And if you're married, who paid for your wedding already? Who? But it's all right. Let me read it to you. After I read it, then I'm going to play it. So like that you can have this and you can practice it. Mei Li Xiao, 28, lives in Chengdu, China. She's got a good job, a nice apartment, and lots of friends. I've got a great life, says Miss Xiao, but her parents don't agree. Mei Li is single and they are worried. You are 28 years old. Wow, 28. They say it's time to get married. It's time for her to get married. In my country, they might have been married a long time ago. So Mei Li isn't alone. Today in China, more women and men get married in their 30s. But some parents, like Mei Li's, worry about this. In some places in China, it's common for a woman to marry by age 27 or 28. Mei Li understands her parents, but she's not ready for marriage. Right now, she says, I like my freedom. Maybe you like your freedom. So Wei Yang, this one is 31, lives and works in Beijing. He is also not married. I've got a girlfriend, he says, but I can't get married now. Why? In many large cities like Beijing, Shanghai, and Hong Kong, life is very expensive. A wedding can cost 15,000 or more, and a man's family pays for it. The man pays for it. Wei Yan has a job and some money, but not enough for a wedding. Everyone tells me it's time to get married, he says, but today it's not so easy, according to what he says. Here you got some definition. If you are in your 30s, you are between the ages of 30 and 39. If something is common, it is something most people do or think. If you have a lot of freedom, you can do anything you want. So now I'm going to play the reading so you can listen to it and you can get that pronunciation and practice. After you complete the reading, make sure that you complete the answers of the questions of the reading.
Time to get married? Mei Li Zhao, 28, lives in Chengdu, China. She's got a good job, a nice apartment, and lots of friends. I've got a great life, says Ms. Zhao, but her parents don't agree. Mei Li is single, and they are worried. You're 28 years old, they say. It's time to get married. Mei Li isn't alone. Today in China, more women and men get married in their 30s. But some parents, like Mei Li's, worry about this. In some places in China, it's common for a woman to marry by age 27 or 28. Mei Li understands her parents, but she's not ready for marriage. Right now, she says. I like my freedom. Wei Yang, 31, lives and works in Beijing. He is also not married. I've got a girlfriend, he says, but I can't get married now. Why? In many large cities, like Beijing, Shanghai, and Hong Kong, life is very expensive. A wedding can cost $15,000 or more, and a man's family pays for it. Wei Yang has a job and some money, but not enough for a wedding. Everyone tells me it's time to get married, he says, but today it's not so easy. End of CD 1.
All right, after you listen and read it, make sure that you complete the exercises. Nice picture too. Getting ready for a wedding. All right, here we got the grammar part. I'll play the video that we have first, and then after I play the video, I'll explain some of the things that we got here or read them for you.
Have got. In English, it's common to use have has or have got has got to talk about things you have or own.
I have a headache. I have got a headache. I've got a headache. She has a violin. She has got a violin. She's got a violin. They have bicycles. They have got bicycles. They've got bicycles.
All right, according to what we have in this grammar, we use this section so we can talk about our belongings or the things that we own or your possessions. So what you use in English, this is the contraction of I have, you have, we have, they have. We write it like this, the contraction have, you've, with, they've. And then after that, we put the verb got to express that you had those things. All right, I've got a big family. I've got a nice apartment. We've got a lot of free time. They've got black hair. And he or she, those are the third person, or it. He is, you put an S, he's got a big family. She's got. And I have got is equal to I have got. That's the one that we got here. He's got is equal to he has got. So this is the one that we use for third person. These are the one that we use for the rest of them. And they all mean that you have acquired something. In this case, I have got a big family. That means that I acquired a big family. Now it says here, circle the things in the box that you have. Then compare answers with a partner. A boyfriend, do you have a boyfriend or a girlfriend? Do you have a phone? Do you have a brother or a sister? Do you have a pet? Do you have a car? Do you have a son or daughter? Do you have a big family? And do you have a job? So whatever you have, you circle. Which things do you have from the ones that we have here? Well, I have a girlfriend. I have a phone. I have a brother and I have a sister. I have a pet. And the idea is that you can practice with the things that we have there. I've got a younger brother. What about you? I've got a younger brother too. He's 15. How old is your brother? He's 16. In this case, the idea is that you could establish a conversation talking about the things that you have acquired using the grammar that we have on the top. I've got a brother. What about you? Do you have a brother? Yes. And how old is your brother? My brother is 16. And how old is yours? My brother is 18. You know? And good. Now, which things do you and your partner both have? Tell another pair. And this we're going to do it in the class. Which things does everyone in your group have? A cell phone. Tell the class. And here, the idea is that you could continue practicing with that grammar. We've both got younger brothers. Her brother is 15, my brother is 16. We've got brothers, but they are different ages. Lina's brother is 15, my brother is 6 or 26. And they have here a picture of twins. Are there any twins in your class? Do you know any twins, that are your friends? Yes, they are very similar. All right, the next section, this one you're going to complete it in your notebook. So make sure that you complete it. The first thing that you're going to do is that you're going to read about the MRREYES family. Then do the following. Find and correct 6 mistakes with apostrophes. Here you have 6 mistakes with apostrophes. So you got to find the mistakes and identify them. That's the first thing that you have to do there. 2, tell a partner, who does he live with? Does he have any brothers or sisters? Are they married? So answer these 3 questions according to the information you have here. I'm going to read them to you, and then we're going to read the part B. So my name is Dmitry, and I am 21 years old. I live with my parents in Moscow. I've got an older sister. She's 29 and married. And she's got a 1-year-old daughter. Her baby's name is Olga. My sister lives in Kiev with her husband. He has got a big family and they are very close. In fact, his mother lives with my sister and her husband. My sister and her husband both work. His mom watches Olga. It's a big help. Now remember that this has 6 mistakes. So you need to identify the 6 mistakes that he has. After that, you read it again so you can get the information that you could find there. And then you complete this part. It says, answer these questions, take notes. What's your name? How old are you? It's about you. Who do you live with? Do you have any brothers or sisters? Do you have a favorite aunt, uncle, or cousin? How old are they? Are they married? Do they have children? Where do they live? Then, it says here, use an apostrophe to join 2 words. I've got, she is, or she is. Show possession, the MRREYES family, my parents' house. So that's the 2 uses that we have for now. So make sure that in your notebook, you complete these questions about you. Now it says here, use your notes in bit to write a paragraph about your family. Use the sample to help you. So the next thing that you got to do now in your notebook, looking at this paragraph, you're going to write a similar paragraph but with your information. And this, I'm going to check in the class. So write a paragraph with this information or with your personal information similar to this paragraph. He says here, use your notes in B, write a paragraph about your family, use the samples to help you. Then D, exchange papers with a partner. I'm going to check those papers when we go to the class. Answer questions 1 through 4 in B about your partner. Correct any mistakes. Give the paper back to your partner. Make corrections to your paragraph. And then it says here on the communication, this we're going to do it in the class, so make sure that you understand these questions so like that you can answer when we get to the class with no problem. All right, so you gotta complete the quiz. The perfect mate, what's important to you? He's got or she's got a college degree, a lot of money. You check the ones that apply for you. The same interests as me, a handsome, beautiful face, a nice personality, or your idea. Your mate is your romantic partner, your husband, wife, boyfriend, or girlfriend. Yes, that is your mate. So you're creating here or getting the information for your perfect mate. Work in a small group. Tell them your answer. Explain your reasons. And you got to give the reason. If you say, my mate needs to have a college degree, why? Or my mate needs to have a lot of money. What is your reason for that? Now answer these questions together. Are men's and women's answer similar or different? What answers from A are the most common in your group? Tell the class. What answers I think that I know which one is going to be the most common? But it's right. For me, the perfect mate has got to have a college degree, a lot of money, the same interest as me, has got to be maybe from your country or a different country. That will depend on you. So make sure that you understand what we got here. Whatever you don't understand, investigate in the dictionary so you can complete this part. And then I'll see you guys in the class so we can complete our section. Well, thank you very much for being tuned with this section, Limitless English.